Please be seated for the Pro-Chancellor of the University of Lincoln.
Good evening, everyone. It's my great pleasure and privilege as Pro-Chancellor of the University of Lincoln to welcome you to this graduation ceremony. Welcome first to all of our guests, here to celebrate the achievements of your children, grandchildren, family and friends. We welcome friends of the university, whose steady support over the years has helped build up success. Welcome to my colleagues and staff of the university, through whose efforts the university is what it is today. And finally, and particularly, a welcome to all our students, our graduands, for whom this ceremony marks the culmination of years of hard work and study, and we hope, along the way, a little bit of fun too. This is a very special occasion for all of us as we come together to recognise and celebrate your work and achievements. I hope that you enjoy the ceremony and remember it always with immense pride and profound satisfaction. Welcome.
The Reverend Canon Sally MacDougall, Precentor of Lincoln Cathedral, will offer the congregation her welcome on behalf of the Dean and Chapter.
Good evening, friends, and may I add my welcome to you to this cathedral tonight. We gather in a place which has been home to important scholars throughout the centuries. It was their cathedral. And to our graduands who've either made their home in Lincoln for the last few years or who can call themselves true yellow bellies, I want to say that this is your cathedral too. And it's my pleasure to welcome you here this evening. Cathedrals are often places where people gather, and they do so at many different times. They gather in times of sorrow. They gather in times of joy. They gather to commemorate and to commiserate. They gather to mark important milestones. And sometimes, like tonight, they gather to celebrate achievement. So please allow me to congratulate each one of you who will graduate this evening on your success. And may I wish you well with all that lies ahead as you begin a new chapter in your life. But wherever you go and whatever you do, your time at the University of Lincoln means that this will always be your cathedral and always a place where you belong.
The Vice-Chancellor of the University of Lincoln, Professor Mary Stewart, will address congregation.
Pro-Chancellor, honoured guests, friends, family, and graduates, may I also add my welcome to this graduation ceremony, a time in the university calendar when we celebrate the successes of our graduates and recognise your achievements. This is a very special occasion for all of us, but it is, of course, particularly special for you. This is your time, and we're thrilled to celebrate your success with you. I'm very grateful to the chapter and to Sal for her really lovely welcome to all of us and her promise to us that this is our cathedral. It is a very special place, as she said, a seat of learning for nearly 1,000 years and a holy space. The university has a unique partnership with the cathedral, working together to maintain and research the wonderful medieval library, which is revealing much about the life and times of Lincoln in earlier centuries. Now, although graduations are serious occasions, they do not need to be solemn. So if you feel a sudden rush of pride as you see your loved ones and friends walk across the stage, please feel free to clap, cheer, or even whoop. This is your celebration, so let us enjoy ourselves. You know, there's something enormously special about evening graduations. You come in and it's still kind of twilight, and then it starts to get dark, and you've got the twinkling lights, the beautiful lights in the cathedral, and as you go out into the beautiful lit castle square. It is a very magical moment. So, I want you now to think about all those others who've supported you, your families and friends who've helped you over the last few years. And I want us to begin by giving them a round of applause for all they've done. But you know, one of my deputies who was doing this ceremony this afternoon introduced something new, which I thought was so wonderful. So I'm going to ask you to do this. We want you to thank them properly. So can you stand up and turn round and give them a round of applause? Thank you, all of you. Now adjust your gowns and settle down. At Lincoln, we pride ourselves in the excellence of the education we provide our students. We are consistently recognized in national surveys for our commitment to supporting our students. And I'm going to ask you to clap another group of people now. All your lecturers and all the support staff for their encouragement and enthusiasm to help you through your studies. Thank you to you all. Lincoln graduates are recognized nationally as having an excellent success rate, gaining good employment once they complete their studies with us. In the latest survey of graduates undertaken nationally, 96% of Lincoln graduates were in employment 6 months after completing their studies with us. I know that some of you have chosen to go on to further study with us later this month, and I look forward to welcoming you back at the postgraduate welcome party. If you've not yet decided what you're going to do with your future, staff are on hand this evening to offer advice and help with careers or postgraduate study options. But please remember, after today, you can always come back to the career service at the university. It remains available to you to provide continuous support as you develop in your career. Remember, you're always part of the University of Lincoln. We want to hear how you're doing and how you're developing, and we hope you'll want to know what we are doing here at Lincoln. So please stay in touch through the Alumni Society and further links with your tutors. You know, universities are ideas factories. They change the way we see things and the way we think. And at Lincoln, we develop the social and intellectual skills necessary to succeed in an ever-challenging world. We need future members of a civilized society who can challenge conventional wisdom and work for a more sustainable environment and an inclusive community. This is increasingly important in the challenging world we are living in. But the student experience at Lincoln has equipped you very well to play this role. As students in the College of Social Sciences, you've learned through your studies to think and appraise information, to learn to be yourself, balancing your needs with those of others in a diverse society. I'm always impressed by the very high sense of social conscience and community spirit of our students, whether it be through activities locally or internationally, or simply in supporting their fellow colleagues. Keep that sense of community. It'll serve you well and support a better society, which we certainly need. The profile of the university has been raised nationally and internationally by a very successful year. The university has seen unprecedented rises in the university league tables, climbing to a top 20 position out of 130 institutions in The Guardian. This is a significant achievement for all of us, all staff and students. Congratulations to you all. I'm very proud of you and my colleagues for this huge success. This year as well, the university, in partnership with the University of Nottingham, is opening a medical school. Supporting the number of trainee doctors, along with nursing and all the other allied health professions, will benefit our health service and our region considerably. These successes demonstrate the continued rise in accomplishments of our university, accomplishments which you have contributed to and you have been part of creating. Research in the School of Health and Social Care has a rich and diverse thread that is directly relevant to supporting our wider society. With major new studies starting this autumn on conditions such as diabetes in pregnancy and older people in care settings, our research continues to have an impact on better health and care and improved outcomes for patients in Lincolnshire, the UK, and internationally. Often working in partnership with industry, the NHS, other public sector bodies, and other universities, colleagues within the school are conducting pioneering research on primary, pre-hospital, and social care. Professor Mo Ray's work is shining a light on the importance of dignity in elder care, both in residential homes and self-funded care. A team led by Professor Neera Sirawadena, was recently honoured in the UK's Best Breakthroughs list for their pioneering work to improve frontline pre-hospital care. And of particular importance, and on which Lincoln is taking an increasingly central, national and international role, is rural health. With the appointment of global experts, Professor Frank Tanzer from South Africa and Mark Gussie from Australia, Lincoln has brought in world leaders, strengthening our research and publisher engagement in this important issue. We believe you can be as proud of your university as we are. And as well as the achievements of our staff and the university itself, we are very proud of the achievements of our students, every single one of you. As you leave the cathedral and process with us to the castle this evening, you are symbolically moving from one chapter of your life to another. You're now embarking on a new adventure, your next step. Be brave and take the opportunities that come, and don't be frightened of the new. Life is an adventure. Grab it with both hands. You are now fully fledged members of that community, your alma mater. Keep in touch with us and your fellow graduates, and may I wish you every success into the future. May you fulfill all your dreams and ambitions. Thank you. By the authority vested in me by the Academic Board, I am pleased to confer upon you all the awards to which you are entitled.
Professor Ian Abraham, Head of the School of Education, will now present graduates who are receiving their awards this evening.
Pro-Chancellor, I'm pleased to present the graduates receiving research awards from the School of Education. Degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Professional in Education. For their thesis conceptualising the student-university relationship within a UK higher education university, a case study into the involvement of students in assuring and enhancing teaching and learning and the wider student experience, Daniel Craig Bishop. their thesis, an investigation into the implementation and impact of literacy initiatives on disadvantaged primary schools in urban Ireland, Elizabeth Farrell. For their thesis, Cognitive Immobilization in Dyslexic Higher Education Students, exploring possible triggers, links and aspects of memory and fluctuating emotional status informing effective coping strategies, Anne Harris-Locke. For their thesis, Learn Where We Teach, a journey to critical intersubjective awareness via self-study and action research with primary school teachers, Jean McGowan. Degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Research and Development. For their thesis, the inclusion of children with Down syndrome in mainstream primary schools in Saudi Arabia, understanding the perspectives of school principals, Waleed Albri. For their thesis, the essential nature of on-the-job thinking, a phenomenological study of health and fitness professionals engaged in learning experiences, Matthew Muscat. For their thesis, investigation into the effectiveness of practical work in achieving curriculum objectives for engineering studies in secondary education, Zuhaza Batzandin. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduands receiving postgraduate awards from the School of Education. Degree of Master of Arts in Education, Gemma Lewis. Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Primary, Jennifer Baker. Michelle Cowthorne. Georgia Molly Constanti. Sarah Cook. Katie Ellaby. Chloe Elizabeth Ann Fieldsend. Stephanie Hovey. Shannon Hudson. Hayley Dawn Johnson. Bethany Jones. Claire Jones. Lauren Mary Lancaster. Samuel James Locke. Melissa Manuel. Charlotte Alice Mason. Molly Panther. Sophie Louise Platt. Michael Rainey. Holly Rogers. Stephanie Ross. Alice Rylat. 'Lat. 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 ' Victoria Semper. Carl Shaw. Jessica Dawn Amy Taylor. Katie White. Angela Wilson. Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Secondary, Jack Ordis. Laura Daines. Ashley Jean Nicole Dyack. Callum Donaldson. Michaela Dorr. Warwick Eade. Thomas Float. Gareth Freeman. Eleanor Hay. Kathleen Hinchcliffe. Eve Johnson. Megan Jones. Emma Kirk. Harry William Lloyd. Zoe Marley. Brogan McDougall. Joseph Maloney. Ella Morris. Hannah Murdoch. Jack Murphy. Rebecca Sewell. Amy Serat Devai. Sarah Ward. Catherine Elizabeth Whelan. Faye Wilson. Divan Renner Wood. And that concludes the presentation of awards for the School of Education.
We call upon Dr. Kate Grafton, Head of the School of Health and Social Care, to present graduates receiving their awards today.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduates receiving research awards from the School of Health and Social Care. Degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Applied Biosciences for Health. For their thesis, The Frequent Exacerbated Phenotype of Chronic Obstructive Pulmonary Disease in Pulmonary Rehabilitation, Assessment of Clinical Outcomes and Inflammation, Alex Jenkins. Degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Health and Social Care Research Opportunities. For their thesis, Integrating Health and Social Care, a Mixed Method Case Study of the Strategic Development and Implementation of Integrated Care Services, Anna Rebecca Thompson. Degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Health Studies. For their thesis, to convey or not convey the effect and usefulness of the National Early Warning Score to support paramedics' decisions to convey patients to hospital or treat closer to home. Nadia Stefan Isom. Pro Vice-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduates receiving the postgraduate awards from the School of Health and Social Care. Degree of Master of Science in Advanced Clinical Practice. Jonathan Allam. Andrea Jane Dean. The degree of Master of Science in Advanced Clinical Practice, Primary Care. Lisa Anderson. Joanne Checkley. Charlotte Lucy Cody. Claire Dodwell. Lucy Edwards. Lisa Jane Freeman. Lily Amelia Graham. Rebecca Louisa Jones. Michelle Clara Louise Shortland. Degree of Master of Science in Advanced Clinical Practice, Urgent Care. Sian Clark. Victoria Ruth Galley. Joanne Hanna. Stacey Round. Nina Taylor Norris. Degree of Master of Science in Social Work. Evanice Dado. Degree of Master of Science in Specialist Practice, Frail Older Adults. Catherine Ann Brown. Philip Victor Humberston. Victoria Lightfoot. Jane Negus. Lauren Emma Claire Nichols. Tracy Perrott. Lisa Winters. Postgraduate Certificate in Clinical Teaching and Practice Education. Rowena Jane Burgess. Helen Maria Chilvers. Thomas George. Heather Pepper. Philippa Webb. Postgraduate Certificate in Non-Medical Prescribing and a Practice Certificate in Independent Prescribing. Sarah Bursey. David Cann. Christina Hall. Helen Morris. Pro Vice-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduate receiving first awards for the School of Health and Social Care. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Health and Social Care. Jenna Adams. Kaylee Beale. Nicola Jane Beddoes. Georgia Bradshaw. Ellie Broderick. Carrie Bruce. Tanita Kerwin. Sarah Jane Debenham. Chloe Edwards. Laura Fisher. Sophie Jane Freeman. Georgina Gregory. Chelsea Shannon Haig. Jessica Jane Hall. Jennifer Hartshorn. Gronya Siobhan Kelly. Holly Kathleen Margaret Kirby. Shona Claire Lawrence. Kelly Jean Legate. Sasha Louise McLennan. Tamara Ellen Marlog. Katrina Mills. Victoria Nichol. Emma Jade Penford. Charlotte Janine Perry. Jessica Pomfrey. Lauren Victoria Saxby. Mattia Serby. Wade Sinclair. Rachel Sutton. Sophia Taylor. Carrie Upex. Samuel Wellham. Ellen Williamson. Demi Daniel Wing. Degree of Bachelor of Science in Health and Social Care. Beatrice Didaco Chiwenza. Mandy Jane Geddes. Diploma of Higher Education in Health and Social Care. Nisa Anik. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Herbal Medicine. Charnit Sayan. Honours degree Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Natalie Williamson. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science of Nursing with Registered Nurse Adult, Gemma Allen. Eternity Anderson. Anna Atkin. Anna Augustniak. Charlie Baker. Nima Edith Ball. Hannah Barnsley. Paige Beckwith. Lily Benyon. Chloe Angel. Camille Burkitt. Bethany Blakemore. Coralie Blencarn Adkin. Katie Blissett. Gemma Bolton. Amy Bolton. Kirsten Borden. Michelle Louise Bowden. Chelsea Lee Bradley. Ryan Brannigan. Gemma Brooks. Katie Charlotte Brown. Joanne Brumpton. Katie Louise Burgoyne. Mariella Grace Carolina Camped. Maisie Ann Camage. Bethany Carolan. Rachel Jade Cassie. Nathan Marcus Cornt. Helena Jean Chadwick. Ellis Lauren Chambers. Ben Robert Chatterton. Rena Kaur Chomba. Daniel Mark Clay. Olivia May Commons. Gemma Conlon Campbell. Kaylee Cooper. Rebecca Costello. This concludes the first part of the presentation of the awards from the School of Health and Social Care.
We call upon Judith Carey to introduce to congregation Mrs. Caroline Connell, who is today receiving the Vice-Chancellor's Award in Student Engagement.
Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests, graduates and graduands, staff of the university, family and friends. I'm delighted to present to you this evening Caroline Connell, the Deputy Head of Student Administration, who is with us today to receive the Vice-Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Student Engagement, an award which she truly deserves. Caroline joined the university in 2002, when the Lincoln School of Art became part of the University of Lincoln. Caroline initially worked in the Faculty of Art and Design, which is now the College of Arts, as a marketing and admissions officer, and then she took on the role as Senior Administrative Officer, supporting students and colleagues from across the faculty. The university and the environment in which we work has changed hugely over the 17 years that Caroline has been working here, and Caroline has always contributed to and embraced those changes. Caroline has held a number of roles in the university, developing her professional expertise and skills, working with students and staff from across the university. From 2006 to 2014, Caroline was the head of admissions. You will all know from your personal experiences that admissions plays an important part in the early engagement of students. Making an application is often the first formal contact that students have with us, and Caroline has always ensured that she and her team have given students as much advice and support as they can to help them through what can be a difficult and sensitive process. The admissions team, led by Caroline, have, over the last few years, had to respond to multiple developments and changes in the UCAS system, school and college exam qualifications, visa requirements, and programme changes in the university. Caroline has always approached these improvements and changes with a positive outlook and a determination to ensure that they feed into the team's delivery of excellent applicant engagement. Caroline has led the university approach to clearing for the last 12 years, and the success of her leadership and style can be seen in the brilliant results that are achieved. Caroline ensures that the students who come to the university through clearing or insurance are supported through a potentially stressful time for students, their families and friends. And I can see some people nodding in agreement here. And that those students receive an individual and student-focused service. Caroline has been the Deputy Head of Student Administration since 2014, and she took on her new role managing our relationships with partners and taking responsibility for international admissions and visa compliance. Caroline is also the Customer Service Excellence Lead for Student Administration, and she has been instrumental in ensuring that the team always has a focus on continuous improvement, reviewing our events so that opportunities to enhance the student experience are taken. Caroline has developed strong and effective relationships with our partners. Recently, she's worked very successfully with colleagues at the University of Nottingham in the development of the Lincoln Medical School, with a strong focus throughout on applicant and student experience. The ethos of a service, the strength and impact of its work, comes in a large part from the attitude, skills, knowledge, and personal values of its leader. Caroline brings that strength of leadership to her work in student administration. She ensures that students are at the centre of everything she does, that her team is focused on the needs of students, whether that be a student who needs some extra help and advice in completing an application, or a member of staff who has a complex query about a student that requires immediate response. Caroline has seemingly endless reserves of good humour, patience, knowledge, experience and professionalism that enables her to make sure that everyone she works with and advises knows that they have been understood and that she will give them her time and care to reach the best possible outcome. Caroline is a true professional. She's also compassionate, caring, funny, impeccably well-groomed, and she has an approach to people that is empathetic and also achieves results. I've been lucky enough to work with Caroline since 2006. I've watched her flourish in her new roles, been impressed by her experience and her expertise, her confidence in making judgments and managing risks, and been delighted by her recognition as a senior manager in the university, and how students are always at the centre of everything she does. Caroline has been an important part of our graduation ceremonies for many years. Caroline uplifts, and you will have seen other colleagues taking on her role this evening, making sure graduates leave their seats, make their way to the stage in a timely and a calm way. Not always so easy when adrenaline is flowing, very high heels are being worn by some, and the odd drink might perhaps have been taken as well. It has been my great privilege to present Caroline for this award today in front of her family and friends, colleagues from student administration and across the university. I'm sure I speak for the students who Caroline has supported and all of my colleagues in congratulating her on her achievements and the deserved recognition that she is receiving. Thank you.
Many congratulations, Caroline, and that's for you. And here's a hug. Thanks very much. It is an absolute delight to ask my colleague Caroline Connell, the winner of the Vice-Chancellor's Award for Student Engagement, to address congregation.
Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, colleagues, graduates, friends and family, thank you. Graduation is without doubt my favourite event in the university calendar, so I am grateful to have been recognised for this award and to share it with you today. Student administration may be a department that you've not heard of before, but my team have been here working quietly in the background during your studies here. We have seen how hard you worked to get your place at Lincoln when we received your original UCAS application and processed your exam results. We have watched you progress through each year as we entered your marks, organised your exam results and calculated your results. And finally, having organised this graduation ceremony that you are attending tonight, we are here to celebrate your success. Whilst we may not take centre stage in your education, we are passionate about the experience you have and continually strive to improve it. The higher education sector is one that is constantly changing and evolving. Working at the University of Lincoln has provided me with many opportunities over the years, but my particular interest has always been in admissions. At Lincoln, we've worked hard to create a fair admission system, and one that removes any potential barriers to ensure that we have a diverse student body. We had our first small intake of nursing students approximately 10 years ago, and for those of you that have applied to a nursing programme, you will know that they are often oversubscribed and highly competitive. From the beginning, we've worked hard as a team to ensure that we encourage applicants from all backgrounds. We now accept just over 300 students each year on adult, mental health and child nursing, midwifery and paramedic science. I am proud that this includes students who have studied a variety of qualifications, including A-levels, BTECs and Access, all of whom bring their own experiences and knowledge. This September will see our first ever intake of medical students at Lincoln, confirming our commitment to training the medical professionals of the future. Earlier this year, I spent a number of weeks visiting a family member in Lincoln Hospital, where I was fortunate to meet some of our nursing students on placement there. If any of you are here tonight, I would like to say that your professionalism, commitment and cheerfulness in often difficult circumstances was recognised and deeply appreciated by my family. You really do make all the difference. Thank you. Finally, I could not accept this award without mentioning my colleagues. All achievements are down to teamwork, especially here at Lincoln, and you are only as good as the people you work with. I would therefore like to thank them for their continuing support, hard work, and most importantly for their humour. I'm fortunate to have a good job that I love, but it is my colleagues who make it a great one. This award is recognition for all of our work. Congratulations again on your achievements. Enjoy every minute of tonight, and I wish you every success for the future. Thank you.
we call upon Dr. Kate Grafton, Head of the School of Health and Social Care, to present the remaining graduates receiving their awards this evening.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the remaining graduates receiving the first awards from the School of Health and Social Care. Honours degree, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Sian Cowley. Lucy Crawford. Emma Louise Crowther. Lily Dady. Catherine Dallas. Gemma Danskin. Chloe Louise Davies. Leanne Dawes. Holly Dennis. Lauren Dodd. Jessica Dunn. Sasha Rebecca Eastmead. Daniela Jade Faulkner. Hayley Jade Fisher. Earldom Angelo Fortes. Nicola Foster. Elizabeth Catherine Ann Fox. Charlotte Laura Froggatt. Katie Ruth Gamble. Catherine Gaskin. Holly Gauntlet. Katie Elizabeth Ginn. Megan Jade Gissing. Alice Gomersall. Charlie Goodridge. Louis Katie Grayson. Rachel Greensill. Kia Gregory. Eloise Grindle. Sean Hadrick. Laura Patricia Hall. Amy Louise Hancock. Charlie Ann Harrison. Emily Alice Harwood. April Hawkes. Fox Henson. Kaylee Hickenbotham. Sarah Marie Holden. Sophie Holgate. Kerry Holmes. Venetia Huddleston. Alfred Hutchinson. Jennifer Jacklin. Tamsin Jane Jacklin. Rebecca Mary Jays. Charlotte Johnson. Molly Ann Kelly. Robin King. Matilda Comby. Demi Louise Lee. Anthony Levitt. Jade Little. Kira Lomas. Alex Caliango Luiga. Nicola Mahoney. Memory Napadinera. Holly Catherine Lead McDade. Lucy McFarlane. Rayanne McGee. Rebecca McGee. Karen Adele Middleton. Rebecca Simone Miller. Shanice Milliken. Joseph Mills. Charlie Malloy. Jonathan Andrew Moss. Liberty Mumford. Caitlin Mercedes Newton. Simon Matthew Nicholas. Christy Marie Norris. Kira Ann Oldham. Megan O'Neill. Ucheria Okachuru Urunga. Charlie Emily Orford. Sherilyn Ossio. Chloe Page. Hannah Parker. Lucy Parker. Molly Parker. Jenna Hannah Marie Parsons. Hayley Pierce. Lauren May Pearson. Sophie Jade Pepper. Dion Phipps. Catherine Lindsay Christina Phipps. Safia Pidd. Shannon Pratt. Abby Quinn. Vicky Michelle Radford. Lauren Charlotte Reed. Leanne Ryan. Kelsey Richards. Elizabeth Richardson. Sally Ruddick. Evangeline Rushby Goschel. Tapiwa Narcissus Sarapinda. Lindsay Shafachik. Alice Scott. Jessica Kimberly Sellers. Rebecca Sellers. Abigail Shan. Jessica Louise Short. Olga Seeker. Sophie Louise Slaughter. Elizabeth Rose Spence. Chloe Lauren Staples. Magdalena Mariola Spara. Comfort Nguyen Tamari. Emma Jane Taylor. Helen Tempest. Faye Tom. David Linton Thornley. Chloe Thornton. Mary Tosi. Laura Tuddenham. Caitlin Watts. Poppy Emily Shelby Webster. Kelly Marie Wegerson. Poppy Wells. Branna Westrop. Sophie Elizabeth White. Peyton Whitaker. Jessica Wilson. Teresa Marie Williams. Sophie Page Winfield. Churn Wishart. Charlotte Rebecca Wright. Amy Wyatt. Natalia Anna Zelinska. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Mental Health. Russell Ian Beardsall. Liam Mary Brocky. Dean Burt. Megan Donkin. Donna Leanne Ellerbury. Samara Felix. Danielle Fiddler. Robert Flasney. Brooke French. Alan Garbett. Paul Hinnett. Charlie Hobden. Paige Inantuoni. Natasha Jefferson. John Langson. Eleanor Claire Lindridge. Rebecca Locking. Scarlett Loftus. Rachel Linz. Jodie Martin. Kashmir Chelsea Moons. Roseanne Nichols. Charlotte Painter. Ian Richard Sansby. Nicola Leslie Seagrave. Alice Victoria Rose Skelton. Chloe Olivia Sullivan. Laura Amanda Tasker. Nathania Tawaya. Joanne Taylor. Risha Margaret Taylor. Joanne Tomlin. Diploma of Higher Education in Nursing Associate, Tracy Janine Lewis. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Social Work, Natasha Awasanya. Lauren Annie Bills. Livia Brown. Jade Callahan. Montana Rose Canning. Bethany Katie Christina Carey. Daisy Selber. Diana Cole. Jade Louise Goulding. Jane Louise Jennings. Ashley J. Kemp. Rebecca Lehman. Jennifer Lindley Harden. Natalie Helen Lloyd. Samantha Lucas. Holly Jessica Martin. Bethany Margaret Murphy. Lisa Pierce. Madison Estrella Galt Root. Casey Skinner. Victoria Emma Thompson. Melissa Adele Thornton. Courtney Tyrrell. Amy Louise Lee Walker. Sandra Walker. Lauren Caroline Witherow. Emily Louise Woodward. That concludes the presentation of the awards this evening.
We now invite Hannah Murdoch to say a few words on behalf of those graduating this evening.
Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, guests, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, may I take the opportunity to say what an honour and a privilege it is to be asked to give this speech this evening. This evening has given us the opportunity to celebrate our successes during our time here at the University of Lincoln. However, I'm sure most of you will agree when I say that we could not have done this on our own. So, I would like to take the opportunity just to say thank you to everyone who has helped us along the way. To all the staff at the University of Lincoln, thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience and understanding. But most importantly, thank you for inspiring us to achieve. To our friends, thank you for the pep talks, the multiple late-night library sessions, and most importantly, thanks for just getting us through it. We honestly couldn't have done it without you. And finally, to our mums, dads, brothers, sisters, grandparents, and partners, thank you for being our rocks, for allowing us to grow, and for moulding us into the people we are today. Whatever path we decide to take on our journey through life, we can always depend on your wisdom and support to help us reach our goals. Each and every one of us here this evening will have our own goals, ambitions, and dreams. Whatever they may be, Put your mind to it. Work hard and strive for greatness. As Martin Luther King Jr. once said, as the days and the years unfold, you will decide what you're going to do with your life. When you discover what that will be, set out to do it and do it well. Be a bush if you can't be a tree. If you can't be a highway, then just be a trail. If you can't be the sun, then be a star. For it isn't by size that you win or fail. Be the best at whatever you are. Now, whether we become bush or tree, highway or trail, thank you to all of those closest to us for your acceptance and unconditional love. Now, throughout my life, there have been two places that I've turned to for guidance. My family, of course, and the magical world of Disney. So, I would like to conclude my speech this evening by sharing a few words of wisdom from a few of my favourite films. Just keep swimming and reach for the sky, for even miracles take a little time. Always let your conscience be your guide, and remember that you are the one who can fill the world with sunshine. Our fate lives within us. We only have to be brave enough to see it. Change is good. All you need is faith, trust, and of course, a little bit of pixie dust. And finally, from Walt Disney himself, why worry? If you've done the best you can, then worrying won't make it any better. Once again, thank you, congratulations, and the very best of luck.
I'm not quite sure how to follow that. Wasn't quite sure that I'd ever stand here following Disney references. Thank you, Hannah. May the force be with you. I just love these events. They're so great. You never know what's going to happen, even on the stage. Thank you, Hannah. So, our ceremony today is now drawing to its close. It only remains, I can't see now because I'm crying because I'm laughing so much. It only remains for me to thank all of our guests for their support they have given the university and its students over the years, and to wish our departing graduates all the very best of good fortune in their future lives and in your chosen careers. We hope you will keep in touch through the alumni network, not only with each other, but also with the university, and watch its future progress with pride, as we, of course, will watch yours. And finally, you are now graduates of the university. As such, I invite you to take your rightful place in the academic procession as we move from the cathedral across to the castle grounds, where the alumni reception has been prepared for everyone here. Now, you've heard a lot today about your experience, so 3 little things from me. Firstly, you have spent the last few years being incredibly curious about the world around you, looking at things from multiple angles. You've also spent an awful lot of time being focused on those deadlines. And also you found yourself friends that will stay with you for a long time. And I'm sure you've cried together, and I'm sure you've laughed together. So I will leave you with, be purposeful, stay curious, and stay kind. But the most important thing that I have to say to you this evening is, congratulations, class of 2019, you nailed it.
Our ceremony is now concluded. The academic procession will leave the platform and make its way through the Great West Door and across Castle Square. As it passes, our new graduates will themselves take their places in the procession and leave the cathedral. As they do so, please stay in your places and give them a final round of applause before you join them in the castle grounds. Please all rise for the full academic procession.